So you know what I forgot to do?
What'd you do?
Plug my webcam back in.
Oh, Lord.
So hi
Today got
guys,
invisible people.
this is a little bit of an interesting one. We had some technical issues we were dealing with. We had quite the series of problems.
To be fair, what stream isn't it without technical difficulties, dude?
I wonder if my webcam is actually going to work now that I have OBS actually running. If I plug the webcam, I am plugging the webcam back in, and you still don't see me in the top right corner there.
All I see is a void.
Yup. So now you know the reason that you can't see me, but there's also a reason you don't see the game right now. So, warning in advance for anybody who has photosensitive epilepsy. Warning for anybody who has any kinds of issues with that kind of thing, because things are about to get a little nuts here. So, Wargroove. I was initially having problems with game audio. It was doing the same thing it was doing with Pizza Titan Ultra, where it was not playing anything. As you can hear, I fixed that. I had this weird audio driver that was running in the... yep, there's a problem. Okay, you see all of this flickering? All of this weird stuff that's happening with my screen right now?
I literally see nothing but black, dude. I'll have to reset the stream, give me a minute
No,
here.
it's not you. I was a dumbass and I forgot to actually use game capture to capture the game. To use the program for its intended purpose here.
I think we need another
Wait a second. Minimizing the window for a little bit got rid of the flickering.
Well, I'll be damned. You found a fix.
Maybe.
I mean, I put the warning just in case it happens again.
Well, here's the thing. I noticed if I immediately went past this title screen here and went into single player. Yup, there it is. Did you see that?
See what? I don't see anything. You have to run on a lag on my end.
You'll catch it in a second here. Where does that come from? Why does the screen just go absolutely bonkers sometimes? And why did plugging it into OBS fix it? It's kind of. It's still having issues periodically. Even between screens. Did you see that? I'm not crazy, guys. I swear.
Nothing's on my...
I'm literally not...
Whatthefnu?
No, there's nothing showing up on the stream, dude. I'm not kidding with you.
I think
it's fine on the stream.
Not the game. I think it's your computer, not the game.
What's Sonicu?
I think it's your computer that's causing the issue, not the game itself, because this is direct to game capture, right?
I mean, it's capturing the window, so theoretically what I'm seeing should be what you're seeing.
It's literally fine on the stream. We're not going to lie to you, dude.
I'm not lying. There's literally nothing I would do.
Like, it's perfectly fine on my end. Like, no weird flickering or anything. I think it's literally just maybe your monitor fucked up.
Hang on a second. Let me relaunch the game so you can actually enjoy that opening animation. Because it has a great little opening movie here. Fantastic little animated intro. The kind of money you can only get if you make a hit like Stardew Valley.
I'm not going to say this. I love the sprite work already.
Oh yeah, this game actually looks really freaking good.
Like, I love beautiful sprite work like this. Hell, it's one of the reasons I fell in love with the Shantae games. Oh god, the turret dog!
There are plenty of reasons to fall in love with the Shantae games.
Oh good, you're beast people in this, nice. I might actually have to pick this up. I love a good tactics game. Though the dog is reminding me a hell of a lot of Rapide.
I mean, well, no idea is truly original anymore. Okay, I turned off full screen. Why the hell? I give up with this game right now. I'm done. I just want to play some Advance Wars, man.
Why is it still giving you issues on your end? I think it might just be your monitor, dude. Might be something wrong with it.
One rainy day at Cherrystone Castle. This weather's giving me the spooks. Did you hear that? Cut it out. It's just thunder. But I'm going to patrol the throne room. Hey, wait for me! See, I was testing a little bit of this just to see if I was getting the flickering during actual gameplay. It seems to be limited to just the opening movie and the menu screens for me. Here, it's not showing up at all at any point. Cowards, jumping at shadows and dropping their guard.
I guess see where people get this looks like a game a bit though.
Well, it's supposed to. Like, this is literally just medieval Advance Wars. I wonder if there's anything they added into the formula to help differentiate it. That's what I'm really excited about.
Heck, I'm always up for a good tactics game, so yeah, hell yeah. I guess while we're on the subject of that, which ones of the series have you played?
I have played the... I actually started on the... Oh, what was the name of it? The DS Advance Wars.
Well, there's two of them. Which one?
The more gritty, like, realistic one?
Days of Ruin.
Days of Ruin. That's the one.
I don't play. That's a really good one, combat-wise.
I'll tell you what happened with me in that game. That game doesn't pull punches. That game was a slog and a grind in every single mission for me to try and figure out what the hell I was doing, how to win, how to, like, what the game wanted of me in putting certain units in certain places. And then I got to the mission where you finally have your chance to get revenge against that one bandit guy that's been pestering you for the opening chapter. And I ended up losing to him. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not having fun anymore. Fuck this experience. What's
that
up?
was the worst part. Is that's the point where they allow you to use your CO powers. And the CO powers they gave you get a little broken. I think we lost someone. I think someone dropped a call. Let me double check just to be safe.
This is tiresome.
I get that this is a tutorial mission right now, but I don't like who we're playing as. I don't like the implications of me having to be in control of this character.
What, the villain? Let's see. Yeah, we lost Sonigu.
He probably had things to do, honestly.
It's no big deal. Things happen. Fix that. I mean, I guess I can bite Blue back in, but I'd have to find out if he's still online. Yeah, he probably isn't, considering it's 8:50. Oh well. No big loss. I'm still here with you.
Let me, the in-game character, access the overview screen.
My internet crashed again.
You're acting like shit against Sonic.
Yep.
I figured it. And of course, immediately still brings up a furry joke.
This is tiresome.
And
Goodbye.
at least as long as it's not that one jerk ass I saw before.
I mean, they've got to get the backstory of this game in there somehow.
At least this game has a backstory compared to like the Wars games, which is just enemies here, go destroy. Oh boy. Also, I noticed we're basically pulling a whole one-man army thing in this sort of situation.
Yeah, and that's another thing that bugs me. We're probably gonna have to... The final boss of this game is probably gonna be this woman.
Either that or she'll probably join us later, knowing our luck.
How foolish.
It'll like be like a... yeah, see, I don't want to spoil shit for those games. Those are good games.
Like, the game is opening with us having to assassinate this very kindly-looking king.
This guy looks familiar. I'm not sure why.
Gosh, I feel like I've seen these creatures before. But I can't remember where.
Stop, Goofel! Oh, God, that hurt, actually. Ow!
What?
That's why I don't do Dawn. That actually hurts my throat.
Safe.
Didn't you say you backed this one up, if I remember correctly?
Listen.
Try that again?
I said, didn't you say that you backed this one was on, like, Kickstarter or whatever?
No, I backed Bloodstained while it was on Kickstarter.
Okay. I don't... Oh, I just heard one of the bonuses some people got with that one. If only because I heard John mention in one of his Let's Plays. Where he apparently got to stick something in there. Hush now.
Yes.
Yeah, I take back what I said. We're probably a fighter.
Well done, Princess. Your skill with the cherry blade improves yet further. Thank you. Do I actually have to voice the dog? Do you guys want me to do this?
I'd rather you not, because that's gonna probably end up causing issues.
Arf! Arf! It's alright, Caesar. It's just one of the royal guard. Lord Emmerich! Is this important? You disturbed the princess's lessons. The king, my lord! The king has been killed!
What?
No!
Father!
I'm sorry.
Mercia, I'm so sorry. Even the dog's crying!
Oh, that's terrible!
Who did this? Sir, the assailant appears to have been a vampire. The
That's a
Valheim Legion.
vampire?
Princess Mercia, the murder of your father is an act of war. We must defend the kingdom. War? We're at war. Congratulations, you unlocked additional lore about Emmerich. Oh, awesome. All I had... Mission 1.
Don't catch you more on us.
Remember that joke that was going around for a while about Battlefield 1? Because that game was about World War 1.
Uh-huh.
Battlefield 1, Mission 1. Assassinate Archduke Franz Ferdinand. Wait,
Oh,
no,
boy.
wait! Where do I actually access this lore that I just unlocked? My codex, maybe.
Probably get my own.
Oh my goodness, all of these characters, every single one of them actually has their own unique bio. And talking about who they are. Wow.
As long as this is going to all Tetsuya more on us and make us have to read this supplementary stuff to get what's going on, I'm fine.
Let's see here. I see. Interesting. Okay. Close. Beginning. No. An unsure Mercia faces her first test as Monarch of Cherrystone. Several months later. My god, look at her. She's wearing the crown.
My queen.
Look at her face. Look at the marks that are etched into her.
Nice.
Congratulations on your coronation, Queen Mercia. Emmerich, do you really think I'm ready to be a queen?
I have no doubt.
You are your father's daughter. hope you're right. Your Majesty! Felheim scouts have breached the border!
What?
They're here, in Cherrystone?
Let's go.
I can do this. I know you can. She dropped her crown on the way out.
Oops.
Wait! Your Majesty! Your crown! It's like serious things are happening, but this is all still really cute and adorable at the same time.
Oh lord, seeing the dog pissed off is kind of funny.
These skeletal warriors are Felheim troops. We must defeat them all to secure this region.
Wait.
We should begin by attacking the closest dread swords with our unit of swordsmen. Right. Let's get this over and done with.
You're probably gonna shoot me with this one, Fanu. This is reminding me eerily of the newest chapter they released for Fire Emblem Heroes a while back.
How so?
Because of that we were fighting the Niflheim forces, and this name's eerily similar. And they used undead troops.
I mean, they're probably going for a general undead vibe here with all of their... Because it's probably like vampires have control of skeletons, zombies, all that good
They're
stuff.
necromantic,
Maybe a couple
basic.
ghosts. Notice the numbers that have appeared next to the two battling units. Yeah, there's a little number next to each of them. These represent the unit's health. They appear when it drops below 95%. The number 5 indicates that the Dread Sword is down at around 50% health. My swordsman is down to about 80% health. Got it. Then let's attack the Dread Sword with our second swordsman. Right here. Alright. My queen, may I interject for just a moment? When selecting a target, a damage preview will appear above its head. The damage preview indicates what damage will be dealt by both units during combat. Sounds handy. You see, the health of a unit suggests more than how close it is to defeat. The more damage a unit takes, the weaker its attack power becomes. So a healthy unit is a stronger unit. Indeed. But it looks like your swordsman will do just fine here. Because we managed to kill the rest of this undead unit before it has a chance to fight back. Exactly how it works in Advance Wars. Isn't it great when indie devs just come in and they take a franchise that had been dead for the longest time, that was completely ignored by the companies in charge of it, and they just do their own thing? They fill the niche. Jugglefish seems to be really good at that. First, they gave us the best Harvest Moon that we've ever played, and now they're giving us the best Advance Wars we've ever played. It seems like they're not giving up quite yet. Friendly reinforcements have arrived. Just in the nick of time. Look, it seems we've been provided with a new unit type. Pikemen. This might be a good time for you to learn about critical hits. Critical hits?
Yes.
All units have conditions under which their attacks are stronger. We call these attacks critical hits. I've never heard of those. Do not worry, my queen. This information is easy to find. Let me show you how to find information about a unit's crit. We just right-click on them, I see. This is the tile info screen. Here we can find useful information about our selected unit. This part gives us a good overview of the unit. The pikeman crits when adjacent to another pikeman. You can bring up this info screen on any unit, terrain, or structure. Use it often, and you'll learn fast. Alright, I'll make sure to check it often. When you're ready, you can close this window. Goodness, look at a lot of those. Look at a lot of the pictures we're looking at here. I'm gonna have to learn these unit types very, very quickly. Isn't this game on the Switch? I believe it is, Giraffe.
Yeah, it is.
I do believe it
checked
is.
earlier.
Very well.
We should make sure that the pikemen stick together. Got it. So,
Ugh.
you here. We've lined up our first pikeman. Let's attack the Dreadsword with our second pikeman. But wait a second, won't their pikemen come in and then do a critical hit damage to mine? Wait, I feel like these are the worst, these aren't optimal tactics here.
Well, it is a tutorial.
Let me draw your attention to the damage preview once more. Oh, the arrow's flashing. Well spotted. A flashing arrow in the damage preview is a good sign. Yeah, I've been seeing the Tetris Battle Royale jokes. There are a couple of those in the Discord, too.
Heck, even I did, so...
Like, people caught on to that immediately, but they're not wrong is the thing. That's why that's so funny. Hell of a direct, by the way.
Yeah, not gonna lie, that was really good.
It ended on a pretty positive note. I'm still not super jazzed about Fire Emblem, though. It doesn't look like it's my kind of thing.
Hey,
that's one of those I'm gonna wait for the reviews before I really hop into it.
So, do you think they're gonna fix the Eagle Tower bullshit in the remake?
Maybe.
I hope to God they do. That's the only reason I never finished that one.
Describe the Eagle Tower bullshit, because I don't remember this.
It's pretty much the worst dungeon in the game. If I remember correctly, it's so easy to just straight up screw up a step and have to restart the entire thing.
Is it?
Because I think you have to get I think it was like you have to get a certain item from one part of the tower all the way to the bottom or something like that. All I know is it involves transferring something between rooms and floors.
Oh, right. The entirety of Eagle's Tower is about transporting this big metal ball throughout it, and then using it to smash 4 support pillars to make the tower low enough for you to reach the boss. That's actually my favorite dungeon in the entire game, specifically because of that mechanic.
Thank you.
I know exactly what you're talking about now, and I love that place.
I've heard most people bitch about that tower, and I'm no exception with that one.
Alright, new objective. Defeat the invading forces. Well, how do we go about fighting this guy? We'll take about... not gonna hit nearly as much. This is probably the best move here. Only taking 24%. 47. Is it... Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Is it better to keep one unit super healthy and have others... and have the weaker units whittle things down? Or is it better to keep your units equally healthy?
It depends on the situation. There are cases where it might be a better idea to sacrifice infantry over your bigger units. It really just depends on the thing they want you to do.
For now, I want to keep at least one really healthy group here so I can hit as hard as possible.
Plus, if there's ways to heal like there usually are in Advanced Wars with the terrain, you're usually good.
Okay. Just stick them in the town for a little while. Hey, citizens of the country! How would you like to stop all these skeletons from rampaging all over the place? Okay.
By the way, I'm going to sacrifice you in the thousands. I am loving this so far, though, not gonna lie.
It looks fun.
Oh, who is this?
Sonic back, remember?
My internet died, so I kind of got kicked out for a bit. I'm still here.
That shit-eating grin when the turn thing comes up. Damn it.
41%. Actually, I'm gonna put you here so that we can just annihilate that guy in one shot. Oh, now I understand. Not next to an enemy pikeman when you're next to a friendly pikeman. Now the placement makes more sense. Now I understand what they're actually telling me. Okay, that's what didn't click before, and that's actually pretty cool. That's the last of them. Well done, my queen. We did it! A good start, but Felheim won't stop there. We must remain vigilant. They'll be back?
Yes.
And in greater numbers. A whole horde of skeletons. Indeed, and much else besides. I'd forgotten you had so little experience with the undead. Cherrystone is normally so peaceful. I've never seen them here before. But now they're coming, and they won't stop 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 coming.
Error. Our Vizier seems to have broken.
Vizier.exe has suffered a fatal error. No, do not send the error report, for Christ's sake. An undead army. All undead but one. We've spoken in your lessons of their leader, Valder. A living man, and a necromancer of great power. I haven't forgotten.
Wait a minute.
Well, we should make a move. The undead are likely to be advancing upon other parts of the kingdom. Emmerich, do you think Valder will come to Cherrystone himself?
Yes?
Yes, your majesty. I do.
I thought we killed this asshole on Awakening.
Your majesty, wait! Is this like the engagement ring situation with Tony Stark? He's just gonna be holding onto that crown for 10 years.
I'm trying to remember. There's actually a joke involving something like this. I'm trying to remember.
No, there is. In Spider-Man Homecoming, at the end of the movie, when Peter Parker turns down joining the Avengers officially, and he chooses to still be in a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, it's Tony Stark. It's revealed that like Peter thinks it was a test of his character, that Tony was trying to test him, and of course Tony being Tony, he rolls with it, and then Miss Potts comes in and she's like, "Where's Peter? We have all of these, we have all the press lined up and everything." So it turns out he wasn't kidding, so he needs a new thing to announce there, and he just proposes to her. That's how that movie ends.
Well, I don't care if it was a game or a movie where the joke is. Oh, now I remember. It was 8-Bit Theater that did this. Where I think one of the king's messengers got mistaken for an enemy or something.
Huh.
And he ended up sending someone to assassinate the messenger. And literally the entire con, you'll just randomly see him being chased.
The kingdom's
That's
overrun
right
with Felheim soldiers. We have to do something.
We will hold what land we can.
Maybe if we... Not so fast!
Huh?
Who are you? I'm the person that's going to smash, bash, and pulverize you! What she said. Alright. Ellipses.
Okay. Hello, dragon chick. What do you do? Oh, Christ, her name.
Ragnar, the Blood Edge.
So that's where he went after Blaze Blue. It's like grew boobs.
Ragnar, you're significantly more feminine than I remember.
Wait,
Then
I think that's
again, you
actually
are
a
an
dude.
anime character, so it's a little difficult to tell.
Wait a minute. I think that's actually a dude.
Did you see that? The Felheim hordes just captured a village to the west. And they'll attempt to claim the neutral village to the east next unless we stop them.
Then let's stop them.
Luckily, a Cherrystone Ranger is here to help us. Rangers are units that can attack enemies from a distance. Let's move it into a position from where it can attack any approaching undead.
Sounds
I'm guessing
good.
the mountain.
What's up?
I'm guessing the mountain in this case.
I really want to right-click this guy so I can figure out what his critical hit. Like, I know we're not going to critical with this guy in the tutorial. It's just nice for me to know.
So we even got the dang building mechanic from Advanced Wars here.
Mm-hmm.
From this
Oh,
position,
please,
our ranger can attack any enemies approaching from the west.
So
You
I
want to
kind
end
of
your
wish we
turn?
saw the animation for that.
When you want to end your turn, select an unoccupied map tile and then select End Turn.
What were you saying, Noel?
I said I kind of wish we saw the animation for when we take cities and stuff in this game. Just the little guy jumping on the building. Sorry if I'm getting a little carried away. This is actually just really exciting me.
Are you remembering to check the unit info screen to learn about critical hits?
Oh, Lord,
don't need your condescending bullshit right now, buddy. Yeah.
Good. Then you'll know that Rangers crit if they attack without moving. We'll attack the Dread Sword without moving the Ranger now.
So it's literally
I
like
would have checked your window if you had fucking let me last turn.
Tutorials.
Now we need to select the tile from which to perform the attack. But since we don't want the archer to move, we simply select the same tile again.
101%, not bad.
Damn.
I was wondering where they were going with this.
Yeah.
We did it!
We may have defeated those soldiers, but it's not over yet. The enemy owns a barracks. This will enable them to recruit new units. Fortunately, we have access to a barracks of our own. We should select it to recruit a new unit at once.
Okay, I'm on it.
This barracks lets you recruit 3 different unit types.
Swordsmen, pikemen, and rangers.
That's right, but due to our current funds,
I can only afford a swordsman right now.
a single swordsman can make a big difference. Let's recruit one now.
I mean, I really would have preferred a pikeman so that I could put them next to each other and they'd constantly crit, but whatever.
Well, considering the enemy doesn't have many forces yet, that wouldn't exactly be... That'd be a little overkill.
Note that each barracks can only recruit a single unit per turn.
Right, I'll make sure to remember that.
Okay, that is a change to my knowledge. I'm trying to remember if that was the same limitation with the factories in Advance Wars.
There was some kind of resource... there was some kind of limitation to it, but I don't remember what it is off the top of my head.
Select our new swordsman and order it to move and capture the village.
Now I remember what... I remember what the limitation was now. They stand on the thing when they are summoned, so you can't exactly summon something when there's something already there.
Ah, that makes sense.
Excellent work, my queen. Villages bring in 100 gold every turn, so they're incredibly important to the war effort.
Okay,
right,
so
because
swordsmen
more
are
gold
in...
means we can recruit more units.
Correct. In fact, we can cripple the enemy's income by taking their village to the west. To capture a village that is owned by a different faction, we must first defeat it.
Then I'll recruit more units straight away and order them towards that village.
Some units are more effective than others at defeating structures such as villages. I advise you to rely on the pikeman's powerful crit for this job.
Alright, I'll recruit pikemen and send them towards the enemy village.
Okay, so from what I could see here, from what I'm hearing from the tutorial, the pikemen are essentially our equivalent to the mechs from the later games.
I guess?
Where they're stronger than infantry, but a little slower, but they're better at taking buildings and stuff. Whereas the
Uh-oh,
swordsman
reinforcements from the
would be-
north.
Enemy reinforce... They'll no doubt be heading towards your northern villages.
I should have known they wouldn't make this easy for us.
I suggest you don't leave the northern path unattended.
I'll make sure to leave a unit to protect the northern villages. I mean, we've already got a swordsman here for that purpose. Now, how far can this guy move in one turn? He'll end up right there, and he'll get absolutely murder-killed by our archer. So, what we want to do, he can attack that spot, so we move our pikeman right there. And we can recruit another one right in his place. Bada bing, bada boom. No problem whatsoever.
You know, considering the opening cinematic and the fact that our enemy army is currently blue, I hope this doesn't mean we're going to end up with a blue moose situation like Advance Wars 1. Where we take down one army and then another army shows up.
I mean, it is a really easy way to differentiate between them. Just make them all a single color.
Let's see, yeah.
What
Orange
the...
Star, Blue Moon.
Wow, he actually survived that.
Comet,
Impressive.
Green. As far as I remember all this stuff still.
Alright,
Even if
fine
I-
then. Suck on my spear punch.
I just imagine you with a giant spear in your fist.
You want to know what happened to my arm? I lost it in the war to punks like you.
This is my arm. I call it Longinus.
No, it is not my wife. Why do people keep asking this?
God damn it, that is still the dumbest plot twist I've ever heard. Ugh. Okay. Like, I'm fine with the guy having a bionic arm. We don't need an explanation for it.
Let's see. What should I do? These guys... Okay, the skeleton... Let's plan this a couple turns ahead of time here. So these skeletons, they can move 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces, and they can attack onto the 5th one. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2... Let's see. So, forest actually hinders movement a little bit. It seems. You can't go too far beyond it. So, what I would want to do, theoretically, if I really wanted to choke them out and prevent their ability to summon any more units, I would take an archer and I would place them in this forest right here.
I can guess I get a terrain bonus in that case.
That way I can pick off any new infantry they try to summon out of the barracks as soon as it happens. Now, I've already got one archer up here who's going to help this swordsman prevent these guys from taking everything I own. So I'm going to summon a new ranger for the purpose.
I was actually going to suggest summoning a second ranger from looking at the map.
Wait a second. This actually works out really well. Well, not as well as I thought it would.
Also, I'm going to say this right now. Ragna here reminds me of the male one of the twins from How to Train Your Dragon. Design-wise, at least.
Don't remember much about that movie, so I'll take your word for it.
It's more the design just kind of looks similar to me, except he was a blonde, whereas this guy is redhead.
Oh, I can actually attack that unit. Oh, but I have to move in order to do it. Damn.
Oh, well, these things happen.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna let them come to me, honestly.
Can't exactly do much from that position.
Range of 3. Yeah, so...
Yeah, if you wait one more turn, you can just snipe them.
I'm playing a
Man,
dangerous game with these skeletons right now. I don't want to
would
move
be
my
glad.
archer too much, but at the same time... Well, okay. How far
I
can
will-
he move? Because he's probably going to move as far as he possibly can. So the smart
far can
idea
your
is to
soldier
actually
move?
move this guy up 1 unit. And then
gonna
move...
say, how
Since
far
I
can your
can't
sword
attack this
move?
turn anyway, I'm going to move the archer over here.
You might want to put your swords out to block that village at least.
I mean, neither of them can reach it at this particular moment, so... I can
'Cause you-
kill them this turn. I can kill them this next turn.
I mean, I'm just playing precautionary here just to be safe.
And in the meantime, what type of unit do I want to recruit? Do you think I should start summoning more pikemen?
I think we're going pikemen for the moment.
They're more powerful, but they're slower, too, is the only thing about them.
So it is the mechs, just like I thought.
Yeah, they're pretty slow.
In that case... Yeah, in
I
that
never
case,
did get-
I'm still gonna go pikemen.
I never did get why they called those units mechs.
Alright, here we go. I can... Yeah. I can just obliterate the one unit.
I swear to God, there's an equivalent to the Black Claw Army scan. I'm gonna punch something. I mean, nothing against Black Claws, just they're generic evils. The problem. Let the arrows fly.
Can't do much damage even if you try to go after my archers next turn.
Yeet! If I had to guess, the more likely instead of going after your archer, just go straight after the unit again. If we're going by how these usually work.
Let's see. Well, that guy's gonna get attacked no matter what. Does doing battle with a structure do damage to my soldiers, I wonder?
Well, since there's units in it, maybe.
I guess this is gonna be a learning experience for us right now. I'm next to my other... Yeah, it actually does damage to them. So when he gets in battle with this healthy unit, he's going to be taking a little bit of punishment.
Yeah, a little punishment's worth it to take him out, though.
Yeah, but then when he gets in battle with this guy, he's going to get hurt a lot. Because he'll be down to either 7 or 6. But he'll do 83% damage to that structure. Ugh, that's a tough call.
I probably would pull a sacrifice play on this one.
Yeah, take him out as quickly as possible. If I'm given the opportunity to attack the structure, I probably should.
Especially with a fully powered mech point.
Now, here's the other question. Do I finish the structure this turn? Or do I put this guy in front of the other unit? That way the skeleton can't reach me this turn and I counterattack at full damage.
That's a
Because if I leave this guy, if I attack the structure, if I attack the structure with this guy, he's not going to have pikeman backup and he can't return with a critical hit.
I say go for the block.
Go for the block?
Because unless that damn town can attack us, we're fine.
Oh, wait a second. I can still attack the structure because I have the archer here.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I didn't even think of that.
But it barely survived. Come on.
Wait, can they attack your archer still? I'm curious.
No, they don't fight back. The structure can't fight back against archers like that, which is kind of amazing. Maybe that's why they do so little damage.
I kind of feared the archer wasn't going to take out the tower, but still.
Oh my god, that was a really... That was not a smart move on Ragnar's part.
Yeah, it wasn't.
He's a hothead, pretty much.
Rip. Even at close range, my archers were strong enough to take that unit out.
At least it shows the AI is somewhat competent, because normally if this were the original game, they would have gone after your swordsman up there instead. At least when I come here from Advanced Wars AI. I would say use the pikeman to take the town and use the archer to take that guy out. Then we can move the other pikeman to block off.
Sorry, you're there's a little bit of a delay there, unfortunately.
Yeah, not much I could do about that. I'm doing my best to read moves ahead of time.
There we go. What? How did this happen?
Excellent. You've cleared the enemy from the village. You should capture it to secure it before Ragnar takes it back.
Got it.
Oh, that's different.
What's up?
This game seems pretty fun.
It's two-step now in order to take a town back. That's different than the old ones.
What were you
Because
saying?
normally the old one, once you defeated the enemy, you immediately get the town.
What's up?
I was saying more
No,
when you
Soniku said something.
Oh.
I think this game seems pretty fun so far.
I agree.
I mean, that's a good sense of humor, I'll say that much. I guess we'll put the pikemen inside the tower.
Yeah, because I've got replacement pikemen coming along the way anyway.
Ooh, reinforce.
Yeah, so I can essentially heal the unit if I'm back at the barracks.
Wonder if you could do that with pounds too, considering how the games work.
No!
Well done. With no villages, the enemy has no income. You'll notice that a captured structure never begins with full health. In fact, it starts with the equivalent of half the capturing unit's health.
So if a unit with 40% health captures a village, the village starts with 20% health.
Yes. Now, we should destroy their barracks to completely remove them from this region.
Okay, let's do it.
Well,
We'll do it next turn. Oh, I didn't actually lose the unit. That pikeman is still on the field right now. That's cool.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Well, it sends only half the unit into there, it said.
Well, he's still got 7
yeah,
health, so...
So it's essentially you're sacrificing health from the unit to take the town. That's interesting.
That makes sense.
I'm liking this more and more. And the swordsman decided to bugger off into the woods.
I'm gonna go live a peaceful life with nature.
You just walked. That's how the Skull Kid was born. You just walked the Lost Woods to see a random skeleton. Da, da, da. Oh fuck! I hope he doesn't find a mask in there.
No, but he did find 2 color-coded fairies.
I gotta play Majora's Mask again. I mean, I still have my 3DS copy. I probably should.
I'm gonna send this soldier up here. He lives here now. Oh, that's interesting. Reinforce takes health from the town and gives it to the unit.
Ooh, that's a little dangerous.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, I guess it's useful in a pinch. It's supposed to be high risk, high reward. But I could easily see that hurting you if you really don't know what you're doing. I mean, not to mention, we don't even know CO powers are in this yet, so there might be other opportunities to help you.
This was a good idea to bring these archers along. Because they can weaken the infantry units before I even get in there. They can make it so they don't, even if I fail to kill them on the first shot, they don't have enough strength to fight back.
I mean, that was pretty much what you used the long-range units for in the main, so... If it wasn't to directly take out a unit, it was to whittle them down so that your stronger units could take them out. It's why I was a master sniper in that game. Wonder if I ever get... I'm guessing the equivalent to vehicles is probably going to be mounted units eventually.
Maybe.
This game for person is simple but somewhat complex.
We start riding the dog onto the battlefield.
That'd be fun.
I would put it past without quirky.
That is a thing in some settings. There are mounted war dogs.
Ah, the wargs. I think we're going to lose a pikeman, though, unfortunately.
The barracks don't fight back, I don't think.
No, because I saw you get attacked.
No, I mean in the sense that they don't initiate combat.
True. Oh, boy.
What do? 36. But... you're just gonna keep summoning skeletons turn after turn, ain't you?
That's all I could do.
Yeah, Wade, all you can do is rocket people.
What the fuck?
What?
I don't think I get that reference.
That was an old Gmod video that Markiplier did way back when.
Wait.
I don't know what it is, but that line just always stuck with me. It just, my brain latches onto the weirdest things from pop culture. I swear.
Now that I think about it, I don't watch quite a while. But that's probably just because I haven't felt the need to do it. It's sort of like Grumps. I get like this urge to watch someone. Damn, it's already 9:30. Oh man, I didn't even realize it.
And the archers do work in this army. You think they're like the, you think they're sort of like the Air Force in our army, where they're really... the first rule of being part of the Air Force is you never stop telling people that you're part of the Air Force.
Well, at this point, this game's already proved this game's archers are better than the fireman ones.
No! This is not happening! Emmerich, we did it!
Good work.
Clack, 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 clack. Go.
Go away.
Why am I imagining this in Patrick Sate's voice?
I said, go away.
Go away. I may be lying, but I want to read this anyway.
I said, go away.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I, didn't mean to disturb you. You didn't disturb me! I was lying in wait! Uh-huh. Right. Grr! This isn't over!
Oh boy.
How did we only get an A on that one? What was I supposed to do differently?
I think you might have just taken long, that's all it was.
Well, pardon me for not wanting to lose any units game. God!
Yeah, because I think looking at this, I think it might have just been time that got you there.
You unlocked Felheim in the Codex. Awesome.
Unless maybe A is the highest rank in one.
Now, as much as I would love to consider this to continue this playthrough right now, these bonus streams are meant to just be a little taste of what we're playing. I don't know about this. Like, I was thinking of doing Kingdom Hearts 3 for the RPG streams, but no. I should continue doing that.
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, how much further you got to go at this point, I think?
In Kingdom Hearts 3, I mean, I haven't beaten the game yet, so I have no idea.
Well, let me put it this way. What's the last world you finished?
We finished the third world. We
Yeah,
got past the 2.9 nonsense. We went to visit some old friends, and then we went to visit some new friends. We did the worlds in level order. That's how I'm going to describe it.
So we're gonna be a while then.
Okay.
You probably have at least 20 or more hours in the game.
Okay. That's what I've heard from people, is estimates of about 26 hours. But I'm only 1 hour into this one, and I'm loving it a lot.
Me too.
This is a pretty good one. I'm probably going to play this in my own time later on, but that is going to bring us to the end of this little taste, this final little stream for tonight. How are you guys liking the new streaming schedule? Like doing this, I know it was kind of a last-minute decision to throw the Nintendo Direct in there, but
I honestly don't find a problem with this, honestly. It's
I
all
like that. I actually like
more shows to work with?
Plus, in this case, it feels more relaxed than us trying to do, like, ridiculously long streams.
I mean, I will probably have to just go to the BRB screen instead of actually turning off.
That would be probably the best.
Because it kills your view count. It kills your view count to go offline, and I forgot about that until I saw it in practice.
That to you.
Even people who want to be there just quit out at that point. So
anyway, thanks for having me along.
yeah, no problem. Thank you both of you for coming along for this.
I guess I should ask: Are we still doing this at 4 tomorrow for the subathon, or is that going to be something different?
That it's still going to be at 4 tomorrow. That's going to be the same time. I need to keep it consistent, and this is another benefit to starting them earlier in the day.
I'm gonna.
be back around or tomorrow, so I should probably be able to join.
Okay.
I know I'll be able to join. I'm usually here, so.
All right. So until tomorrow, when we will be playing a bunch more multiplayer games with people, including some ones that have been asked of me again and again and again over the years. Until then, I am Whatthefnu. Thank you for coming tonight. Later, everybody.
Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.